Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our look at the famous duology of Hitman films. Today, we are doing the most
Yay.
recent one, the reboot Hitman Agent 47, released in 2015.
We
Now,
also dragged the Deji for this one because why not?
Okay,
This time
so
it's not my day
guys,
out.
so
so
you'd think with it being a reboot,
and
you'd
it taking
expect the
8 years to make.
you'd expect them to learn from their mistakes. You'd expect them to get new writers and all that.
Well, they got a new composer, they got a new director, they got a new crew. The only thing that didn't change was the fact that Skip Woods was on board. And what happened? Oh, nothing, except this movie managed to be even worse than the first Hitman movie. It costed more to make, and it made less.
Also, Christ, this movie has 4 producers: Skip Woods, Alex Young, Charles Gordon, and Adrian
Well, to be fair,
Askari.
many films have multiple producers.
I know, but this much for this product?
It really is amazing. Like, there's a lot of work being put into this movie, I guess, to make it better than the first Hitman movie. This would truly be their redemption phase. And what do we have here? Well, by critical consensus, it is a movie that fails to clear the low bar set by its predecessor, forsaking thrilling action in favor of a sleeky, hollow melange of dull violence and product placement. Oh, goody,
Which
my
is
favorite.
goody.
that part baffles me the most, dull violence, because the second unit action was done by the directors of John Wick.
Yeah,
Oh.
like, second unit or not, they should know their stuff, and yet, nope, apparently not.
Okay, then let's start the movie. Start before the 20th Century Fox logo. 3, 2, 1, click.
You know, Fox, Fox.
Now a Disney property.
Yeah,
True.
that's what I said. That's what I said last time, Deji. When do you think Disney really thought through all the crap that we're gonna get as well as buying Fox?
Keep in
Honestly,
mind
dude,
that
I'd say the ends justify the means, seeing as how the good outweighs the bad.
Keep also in
Surprisingly.
mind, Waves, this is a licensed property, so Disney is probably just gonna make the rights expire and move on.
Wait, so does Disney own Alvin and Chipmunks?
Oh,
You
Or
God.
just the movie
Oh.
license?
Yeah, they do own them now.
Also, narration.
Okay, here's one thing this movie actually gets right. It's a super soldier program, instead of, just taking kids off the streets.
Once more, people, we are not that knowledgeable with the games, so if they name drop like that Alex something is actually from the games, I cannot tell.
Oh, Zachary
Zachary
Quinto!
Wow, way to undergo, to simplify. Like, I remember distinctly in the intro of the first game where Agent 47's barcode was tattooed line by line. It was a painful thing. Here instead, poop, you're just pressed on the back.
Kieran Hines.
Also, get used to this narration, folks, because there's a lot of talking in this movie.
Really?
Kieran Hines played the PS3 villain in Justice League. Thomas Kreitzman. Why? You were in Downfall. That was awesome. That was an awesome movie.
Yeah, here's the thing. Unlike the first Hitman movie,
Who played
this...
in that movie with Fagaline?
Played Fagaline, yeah.
Of course.
See, now, unlike the first
And-
Hitman movie, this movie actually has a cast that is recognizable more often than so.
Which is both a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the beginning of the Uwe Boll's Alone in the Dark movie. They're just basically having an exposition dump and then not remembering a single detail from
Anyway,
it.
the main lead this time is played by English actor Rupert Friend, who's most famous for his role in Homeland.
Also, oh wait, was that transition like GTA 5? Yeah, toom, toom, toom.
Alright, gentlemen. Let's see the progress on our reboot. I mean our sequel. I mean our reboot. I mean our... let's just settle on it being a
Another
reboot.
actor from Downfall.
This is like Incredible Hulk 2008, where
I
it's
was
supposed
just
to be
about to say that.
it's like
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a reboot, but it actually
Anyway,
like
this
oh,
Whoa!
Anyway,
sorry.
yeah. Also, guys, that'd be so loud. Anyway, this guy here is yet another actor from Downfall. Rolf Kanies, German actor who played Krebs in that film.
I'm sorry, we seem
I
to have
get-
stumbled
I get-
onto a Watch Dogs movie.
Wait, so I guess them being in this movie is their downfall?
Well, What a story, Dej.
Deji, that joke's so predictable, even I wouldn't make it.
What did he plant it on them? Trackers?
Tracking device.
But also, props to Agent 47 for actually having his barcode more subtle this time around. It kind of addresses the complaint that I had in the previous movie. So,
Yay!
there you go.
Just
hang
that.
on. Oh no, I just remembered Nicholas Ditoff. He was the guy who did the reshoots in the previous Hitman movie.
Huh.
Landmine.
The editor.
Boop.
Wow, that guy had completely no reaction to the
Oh,
fact that the
great!
car in
And
front
now
of him just exploded.
Marco Beltrami's score is trying to do the generic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All movies.
That's right. Marco Beltrami is the composer. What other movie did he do this year that I wonder was also supposed to be a big success?
That Mob Fever, Jova, earlier in this film came out in America on August the 21st. A couple of weeks earlier, his score for the film Fantastic was released as well as the movie.
That's right.
I hope he got some good paychecks for those movies.
Also, more Audi product placement. I guess they really like doing that for these movies.
Audi cars are fine. It's just
what a way to advertise them.
Well, hey, look, product placement is how you get your money.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't doubt that.
Product placement can be done well.
I tend to prefer it when you actually do creative things with it.
Like the Power Rangers movie with Krispy Kremes.
Yeah, I have that movie. Still haven't watched it.
Oh, that movie managed to actually be pretty good despite the first impression. Anyway, back to this crap movie.
I guess.
Wow, I love how he propped them up just to look like they were alive.
So, can we talk?
Hi. Yeah, although they're going to be talking.
This seems actually familiar.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
It's almost identical to the scene at the beginning of the previous movie where Agent 47 ambushes an Interpol agent in his house.
Also, that opening credit, based on Hitman, an interactive Square Enix product. That is so awkward in hindsight.
Well, actually, it said Hitman and IO Interactive series are Square Enix. Well, they're not owned by Square anymore.
Exactly.
But,
Also, Tio.
How did that happen?
Square just didn't know what to do with, considering the failure of the games, they didn't know what to do with the IP anymore, so they just left. They basically sold it to the developers.
They at least pulled an anti-EA where they just said, okay, you guys can keep your IP, bye.
Basically.
So guys,
honestly,
tell me if you heard this before.
Also, considering Warner Bros. Is being publishing the more recent Hitman products, I'm honestly surprised them don't buy the IP from IO Entertainment. Interactive, whatever.
You hold like a cheap
an actor from Downfall talking about Berlin. Cute.
So just like the first movie, we start with him finding a guy.
Good. So now I don't have any more use for you, I guess.
Okay, the script was also
Don't
written
do
by
something
another guy
stupid.
What an idiot!
named Michael Finch.
Now you're gonna die. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
You're just
bye.
Okay. To be honest, this initial sequence kind of really reflects on what Agent 47 can do in a situation, so I don't have any problems with that.
So you're probably wondering, how are they going to ruin all this? Like, this movie, for the most part, has had a promising opening.
Yeah, they even incorporated this strangling wire thing.
Look at this. He actually seems to get this right. He's silent, competent, all about the mission, covert. And
Jesus
clever.
Christ, seizure warning.
Yeah. Like, I get that they can't always ruin these for the sake of surprise, but... okay, that body looked a bit CGI, but I digress. But, you'd think they would include warnings for these.
Java, if Disney doesn't do it for Fantasia with the Sorcerer's Apprentice sequence, I don't think anyone is doing it.
If Disney didn't do it with Incredibles 2, I don't think anyone will.
Exactly. Oof.
Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, that awful
Ooh.
sound. That's
That's
gonna
a
be the
big
mark.
oof.
I couldn't hear
Hitman.
you guys. That was a
Marco, you're trying too hard.
And now for the actual story to
Singapore.
begin. As you'll recall,
Singapore.
Hitman
So,
1847 is looking for a particular girl.
Are we visiting the Ubisoft offices there?
Hey, I recognize that actor. He was in Good Stuff, but
I'm
he's
guessing
in this.
now we're in Berlin, Germany, Dwebs.
In case you confused it with Berlin, Madagascar.
Yeah.
Okay, flowers or paper? I don't know.
Yeah, it's paper.
And here we are. An actress who makes me miss Olga Kurylenko from the last film.
Oh, she's
Who's
that
this girl?
bad.
Hannah Ware, I guess.
Hannah
Hannah
Ware.
Ware.
Let me check what she did. Oh no, she was in the terrible Spike Lee Old Boy movie. No.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Why?
She's also in Aftermath and The Angel.
I mean, yeah, she seems to be having a career still, despite these movies.
Well, that's this is the first time I've seen her in a movie, and this is not a good first impression.
She's like the Liv Tyler of this movie.
She looks a bit like Kristen Stewart.
Please stop.
So I guess she's like what would happen if Liv Tyler and Kristen Stewart had a baby
Merged together.
Yeah.
Young lady, this is not the right appropriate mode to speak of.
Without a name or an address. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
The police.
The police could not help it.
The
Okay.
system is broken.
I don't really like this cliche when we have a character goes like, "Oh, the police cannot help you, need to do it," and then it turns out that he was right because the police are corrupt or something. Bullshit statistics.
Did
the problems begin to start flowing in the moment this
I
movie
really
opens its
recommend
mouth.
to see the South Park episode where Randy believes he's of Native American percentage.
Did either Skip or Michael Finch just pull off a Wikipedia article?
What?
I mean,
honestly,
mind you, because despite them being action, there is some marginal sci-fi in the Hitman games, but not to this degree, if I recall.
So, Dej, what's your experience with the Hitman series?
I own a PS2 game, but I never touched it. It was my brother's. But I don't think he touched it either, so yeah.
Okay then, welcome to the jungle then.
Do you have fun in games?
No, bend over.
Oh, she's
people
looking
having
for
social life.
I guess she's looking for a friend or family? I mean, okay, she's looking for, I guess, her father or something?
Yeah, she's trying to find her.
Oh, and look
at all these people who are happy and she's not. This is like the Venom
Hey!
movie.
Kinda similar to Olga from the first, though not an entire ripoff, I guess?
Is that Skylar from Heroes?
It looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah, Zachary Quinto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I know him more as Skylar from Heroes than Spock.
Does that mean that the villain is Peter Petrelli?
Well, he's totally not suspicious at all. Spock! Have you ever thought about stalking Hannah Ware?
I know, but the way they dressed him and the way he looks makes him look like the most suspicious guy in the world.
Is this like a pawn shop?
Hitman, Agent 47, look at Hannah Ware. She looks for her lost father.
Actually, this is true. Modern passport actually have a magnetic code inside them.
Oh? Oh?
Deals the head.
Oh. This is
okay,
boring.
That
Sorry. Yes?
Right, take this stupid passport.
Did we really need to waste about that long a scene to get to that?
Okay. I think when Skip Woods wanted to replicate that series of novels, I forgot what it's called. One book is like called
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus, the camera angle.
Oh!
Not this one directing.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a good time to mention the guy's Alexander Bash, the director. I can list his filmography before this film.
Yeah.
None.
Great.
He mostly directed music videos and adverts.
Oh,
this is his
good.
first feature film.
There you go. I think with Skip Woods probably got some inspiration from the Millennium novel series.
Wait, I don't get it. What just happened?
I don't know.
She had a flashback
No,
and she rung the police?
Beats the fuck out of me.
Okay.
No. It's like, it's not... Oh, it's like she had like a vision or like heard what was going on in the background, but yet she pressed something and it's like, what?
Yeah, I've had to say something. The plot of this movie is more confusing to follow than the one of the 2007 movie.
This is part of the problem. See, whereas the first movie was going for this not quite sophisticated. See, whereas the first movie could be defined as dumb action being the best part of an otherwise bad film, this one tries to be sophisticated. And by sophisticated, it just ends up being a sophisticated mess.
It's pretty much someone who watched Rick and Morty thought they were smart and tried to make a movie.
Pretty much.
I guess.
I mean, so instead of trying to be Tarantino, now he's going to try and be like Guy Ritchie.
Like I said, also, it reminds me of the Millennium series of books, like the Girl with Dragon Tattoo. But like I said, compared to the first movie, it's a bit harder to follow so far.
Which is a shame, because here they actually do have a better actor for Hitman.
Mind you, not necessarily the type of plot, but in how it's structured and, handled to the player, to the viewer, sorry, my bad. Okay, this girl really is obsessed with something.
So, Dwibs, why don't you go into how gracious Hannah Ware's character was for you?
Again, all I could focus on was her god-awful acting.
Aren't these scenes so
necessary? Okay. Did we need to focus on that forehead photo there?
Yeah. This is again a part of the issue. Okay, the pauses in the first Hitman movie were bad enough. Here, though, they get stretched out to quite about a proportion.
Yeah, with this director's fixation on foreheads, I dread if he makes a Persona 5 movie.
Oh, God.
Or he gets Kurtwood Smith to be in one of his films.
Flashback. Oh. What does it mean?
Good.
Jesus Christ.
She downs the pills to help with the pain.
Oh, a bit of also
a drug addict in Berlin figures.
There was a bit of sad news regarding the casting. In February 2013, Paul Walker was hired to play Agent 47.
And we know what happened to him.
But he died in a car accident that November.
Yeah, I remember that.
So a couple of months later, Rupert Friend was cast as his replacement. Although I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure whether Paul Walker. Paul Walker to me doesn't really scream assassin. If I'm honest.
No, honestly, I would see better the actor who plays the Horde from Split. Forgot what he's called.
James McAvoy.
Yeah.
I mean, Professor Xavier.
Yeah, that too. I mean, he has the physique, the facial expression, and the range capacity, so why not?
Oh, goody, Diana's back.
And hey, this was Fox as well, so...
Actually, what we've ever seen...
look at this! We actually get to see Diana's face this time. Anyway, here she is. She's played by... Angela Baby.
In the first movie, she was actually like a digitized voice, so she wasn't actually a character. Remember, with Glass, now the franchise that was tied to Unbreakable and Split now basically belongs to Universal because Glass was done by Blue Mouse Production.
Well, Glass was released around here by Disney.
True, but you know what happens in that movie, and whoa, Jesus Christ.
That was totally necessary for some reason.
She has precognition powers or something?
I don't know. The movie doesn't really explain stuff well.
I think the word you're looking for is premonition.
One thing I will say, in terms of franchises, in terms of films related to Square Enix IPs, and yes, this was a Square Enix IP at the time, I much enjoyed more the Tomb Raider film that came out last year.
Yeah, it's not really much of a contest.
It wasn't great per se, but it was.
You guys still to do the Cradle of Life, by the way.
I was going to say it's better than Cradle of Life, and it's certainly better than this movie.
Have you guys seen Angry Birds?
No,
not yet.
I find it enjoyable.
I've heard good things about it.
Look, it's not a great movie by any means necessary.
Don't you see that it's totally a reflection of the American political system?
No, but what I like about the movie is
I'm joking. It's basically a copy pasta that was spread by the time of his release.
Yeah, I know.
So because I care so much about these characters, tell me more.
Basically, it's the moral of the story is it's okay to get angry. Just use it to just do something with your anger in a positive vibe instead of just.
I can get that lesson from Star.
Did she stole drugs from her because she had the X-ray vision or something?
Oh, hey, Spock.
Live long and prosper. Do not steal.
And whatever you do, stay out of tribbles.
John Smith, eh?
I might as well call yourself Adam Smithy.
Oh, goody! So just like Olga from the first film, our female protagonist is kind of a dick, and yet we're supposed to like her.
Although in this case, she's not really the rebel type.
To be fair, Jeff, she just met this guy.
Oh no! I get that, but remember how she's also stealing drugs off another woman.
So hold on, is Zachary Quinto supposed to be the main villain?
No, he's supposedly the good guy who's saving her from Agent 47, who's supposed to be trying to kill her.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Zachary Quinto's the best part of this movie.
Like I said, aside from the main premise, this is very confusing right now.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, although Zachary Quinto I think is the best part of this movie.
So what's this? Agent 47 may actually be the villain of this story.
Yeah, this is the same old Transformers 5. Ooh, gee, guys, these characters. Oh, what the fuck?
But I think a Hitman movie where Hitman's you only really see him in passing, and that I think that'd be a good idea because Hitman is supposed to be secretive in that.
That could be interesting.
Gonna love how he sheathed, like he sheathed.
Oh.
But Jesus, this CGI.
Ow.
Ow.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
Okay.
There's no way in hell that they could.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, this is a bit of a problem with this movie. Whereas the first movie, while it had quite over-the-top action scenes, it was relatively realistic
He's
enough.
trying too hard right now.
Again, the second unit action was from the John Wick guys.
Yeah, like, okay, it's like this movie knows
Also,
that it's
shaky cam all the way. Jesus.
It's like this movie knows that it's lacking in action, so it tries to overdo it and overcompensate for it. Instead, they just make fight scenes that are just ridiculous.
You know what it's like? It's like looking at Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah!
Look at Twin Snakes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
Oh, yeah.
How he dodged it. But
Okay.
yeah, I actually agree with you that Twin Snakes was trying way too hard with the action scenes.
Okay, filmmakers, a bit of Promptu 101. Unless you're doing something like an Arnold Schwarzenegger flick, and heck, even in Arnold Schwarzenegger flicks, they don't go too... Well, okay, they do go over the top, but not this over the
There's
top.
End of Days, Jova, where they ran over Gabriel Byrne as the devil with the train.
But see, that was a movie with supernatural elements, so it made sense for some stuff to go a bit over the top. It's
3,
like,
2, 1.
oh,
Yep.
but he's a pretty good shot.
Protect who? Protect
Also,
who?
what kind of caliber is Agent 47's gun?
It's the screw you caliber.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Screw
I
you
was
on
saying,
47.
like, this is like Transformers 5. Oh no, this character that you know is the protagonist so far may actually be the villain. But really, seriously, believe me, guys.
On one hand, maybe this could be considered a perspective from, the target. Except that would kind of be a bit dumb, seeing as how that would mean that then Agent 47 is just spending the entire movie trying to kill one person.
At least this time, the agency's called the agency, not
Instead
the
of the organization.
Yeah.
Oh, an embassy. he's like Slender Man. He's just popping out there.
You had a few clear shots, just gonna say.
Well, that's one way to
but here's the thing. His job is not to get hurt innocent people or...
Well, that's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, Dad. Hitman is a marksman. He could have shot them through those guards without hurting them.
It affects his career.
So, Skippy, buddy. So, I take that you saw the fact that Agent 47 was competent in his job in the previous movie and decided, you know what, this is what needs to be changed. Let's make Agent 47 failing at his job.
Again,
more specifically, his job is not to hurt anyone innocent as well.
That's the thing, though. He could have shot, he could have maneuvered that shot in a way that he wouldn't have hurt any of the innocent people.
As far as I recall, he just needs to kill the target and not get spotted by the authorities.
But I think he probably would have gotten spotted considering where he is.
Okay, Dad. Okay, Dad, so let me put it like this. He was dressed in black.
It's poorly done, but I get what they were trying to do.
Just remember, Dad, a few seconds ago, he shot from
She really has premonition powers? Are you serious?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot the whole plot solution to this, since it's been a while since we last commented on this
He's
movie.
not even trying. The guard's reaction like, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
Okay.
So he got himself caught so he could get in.
So what's the next fact? What? Wait, 47? What are you doing?
So, Dad, you were saying something about him not wanting to get caught?
Yeah.
What?
Why are you
doing this?
I don't know. I guess it's
talking about the interrogators?
No,
Agent 47, like, seriously. Okay, yeah, I'm sure that this is some big plan of his to somehow break out, but there are so many other ways he could have just kept tabs on them, and then, I don't know.
Unless he plans to kill the entire base, and I really doubt that that can happen. Like, I don't really see the point. Also, a small nitpick, but I will say, Agent 47 is naturally bald. This guy just shaves, and he still leaves a head stubble.
Well, was not like Timothy Oliphant last time didn't have a bit of stubble.
Well, he had
I
less of a
guess,
stubble.
but it was less noticeable.
I know you're trying to sound cool and all, but that just comes off as stupid.
Which
so.
actually reminds me, well, fans of the game, you can type that in the comments. Why that specific number? What's the symbolism behind that?
Because it sounds cool.
What's the symbolism behind 007?
Oh, notice here? Yeah. So he's telling them the target.
Okay, I know that 47 he goes crazy prepared, but this is starting to get ridiculous.
Put this into perspective. He is handcuffed in an interrogation room.
How can he possibly get away from that?
Thank you,
Hi, Deji's dog.
Oh,
I don't have a dog.
That's
That's my dog.
Which one?
The Glorious Return.
Both.
Famous last words.
Let me guess, it fires backward.
No, it's not ballistic.
Dun, dun, dun. Never heard that line before.
Oof.
No.
What?
No.
Why are you so surprised?
No.
Joven, often nothing, but you've seen this film before. Why are you surprised?
Again, Dribs, like I said, Dribs, it's been a long time since we last watched this movie, to the point where I've forgotten the more stupid bits.
Funnily enough, there's an actor who was in the Wing Commander movie that's in this one.
Who?
Jürgen Prochnow.
What did he did in that movie?
He played Commander Paul Gerald, whoever he is.
Okay.
Hey guys, you ever watched Terminator before?
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I don't really get it. Why John Smith cares this much?
And get it, apparently it was his plan to get in that interrogation room so that he could then disguise himself as one of the captains, I guess?
Sure, why not?
I mean,
I'm sure somebody there would probably like, hey, look different. Oh, look!
Okay, idiot. Like, idiot. You could have saved yourself so much time.
From what I've seen in the Hitman games, the Agent 47s, these guys are still not the best ones in circulation. He needs to work around them.
Yeah, however, in the games it makes more sense since, sometimes he has to improvise on the fly here. Yeah. Whereas with this, though, I'm sorry, again, he went for all this planning only to have the two escape. This just makes him look like a dunderhead more than anything. Again, maybe there's a problem making him the antagonist of this movie. I don't know, you tell me.
Oh, the one we mentioned, the narration.
Her father is the one! That's right, her father is the one behind the Super Soldier program. Which means...
So why did they want to kill her?
Seriously, half the time I keep thinking he's just playing Spock again.
I know, right? Actually, all this talk about eugenics and all that would fit in an episode of Star Trek.
Yeah, this is like the beginning of eugenics war.
Is that what Picard's gonna be like? That new Star Trek show?
Oh yeah, it's interesting that they're bringing Picard back on board. Is he being played by Patrick Stewart again?
Yeah.
Thank God.
So is it like a reboot version of Picard, or the OG one that time traveled as well?
No, it's a continuation.
Oh, neat.
Whoa.
And he didn't hit either of them, though.
Again, thanks for making 47 incompetent at his job.
Again, let me remind you, the first opening scene was him being all badass and everything, getting everything
Just
done.
like in the previous movie, actually. Hello, fan service.
Or, I guess. I wonder, are they going to be as raunchy as they were with the other films?
So they're gonna have sex.
It's funny you mentioned that, considering how the first movie went, Dej.
Let me guess.
I've studied enough David Cage to know where this is going.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
The bullet that he shot her with was a tracking one.
But
No,
it just...
actually.
Yeah, well, actually, no, it just scratched her.
And of course, the hotel where we chose to stay had only a queen-size bed.
Yes, your name really, John Smith.
No, it's Brian.
Brian.
What's next? You're going to call Todd?
Agent 48 is someone else.
Come, we can talk about why the hell I'm not in Star Trek right now instead
Hey
of this
everyone,
mess.
let's count to 47 with the agency. Agent 1.
It's gonna be alright. There's only one of the most skilled assassins in the world after you.
She's not having that rebellious punk attitude that the previous movie's actress had.
Nah, she's
but she's still not compelling. She's boring.
Let me put it like this. Olga was technically a good actress, it's just she had a terrible character. Here, we have a terrible character and a terrible actress. Like, okay, to be fair, the character itself isn't as bad, but she's just a pretty bad actress in this movie. She just goes out so dull. Like, emote woman, you're being chased by a psychotic killer. And by emote, I don't mean just be angry. Oh, that's convenient. You're authorized to protect her, but not to find her father.
Sorry, I'm not authorized. Adam didn't tell me to.
Shut up.
Well, Dejimon, if you can resurrect old stuff from the past, I can't.
No, because we saw the joke coming a mile away.
He changed
Wait, what?
her.
Let me guess. So she's the first female agent.
Apparently he enhanced her survival skills. God, this is stupid.
And that's why she got the premonition powers?
Okay.
This is stupid.
Can't we just stick to it being about humans being genetically created? Like, what's
Like
with
I
this
said,
whole...
despite having a slight sci-fi element by having, the agents being super soldiers with extra stamina and strength. Holy Jesus, you carry that thing around with you. The Hitman series is fairly contained in realism.
Yeah.
I mean,
What about a Hitman TV series?
You have to kill your enemies still in quote-unquote realistic ways. You can't just order a tactical nuke on them or something.
I saw this idea floating around the internet. Why not like a Hitman TV series?
I can see that
each episode focuses on a different victim.
Not even that. For bigger story arcs, make them like 2 or 3 parters. Involving a specific target or something.
That could be an interesting thing for a movie.
And hey, it's Netflix. You can have the episodes as long as you want. Series of Unfortunate Events managed to do that with,
and then get cancelled after 2-3 seasons.
Well, to be fair, the 3 seasons were the extent of what they had to adapt, seeing as how
Yeah.
Well, I was referencing the Marvel shows.
That's because they're obviously now relocated on Disney Plus.
I hope so, because man, I feel sorry for the actors of Luke Cage and Daredevil.
What about Iron Fist?
what about Iron Fist?
Okay, so I kid you not, that is one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my life.
It really is.
The choreography.
But anyway, what is this all about? Like orchids?
Yep, there may be others like her all around the world.
Tabeel.
So is this Metal Gear Solid?
I guess at this point. Well, I noticed that in the previous movie, the previous movie was written by Skip Woods as if he was trying to write a Metal Gear movie.
Hey
But
guys.
Deji, if this were Metal Gear Solid, it would be. If this were a Metal Gear Solid movie, it would be both simultaneously more confusing but more fun, mostly.
But
You're not entirely wrong.
Please tell me about the location of Captain Kirk.
okay.
Actually, I want to know where Picard is.
Spock, you know, it's a shame Spock never met Picard.
Actually, he might have done in the Next Generation episode.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Totally.
Oh. Well, there we are.
Wait, he doesn't kill her like there?
Nope, he just puts her in a bag and carries her on his shoulder.
I'm guessing that's his objective, carrying her alive to the agency.
No, that's why he tried to kill her earlier.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't kidnap her while she was on the embassies.
That's fake line again.
Forget who is this actor?
Thomas Kreitzman. He was in Downfall and Cars 2.
Oh, that's where I've seen him from.
Cars 2?
Well,
yeah.
Basically, he's the chairman of an organization called the Syndicate
and
International.
He was in Avengers: Age of Ultron for 3 minutes.
Huh.
Yeah, that's where I remember him from the most.
Wait, is he the one who played Baron von Strucker?
He was also...
He died off... His character died off screen.
And they didn't bother to give him his powers. Yeah. I'll talk more about that when we get to the movie.
He was also Captain Englehorn in the 2005 remake of King Kong.
Huh, I didn't remember him.
And he played Lieutenant Hans von Lützen in the 1993 film Stalingrad. And then played Hampton Peter Kahn in the 2013 film Stalingrad. What a shock! It turns out Agent 47 really wasn't trying to kill her!
Yeah, this is not Terminator 2, the skip.
But why did he try to kill her?
Because they were trying to misdirect you.
But that's... oh my god, I hate subversion.
Yeah.
But Deji, it's subverting your expectations.
I'm sorry, but it's gotten to the point where it's more pretentious than anything.
And that's one thing this movie has no shortage of, it's pretension.
Good.
Oh,
you sure David Cage was involved with this?
Look at this sad backstory. And look, yeah, she first saw him while he was running through the forest.
Honestly, I'm kind of seeing the points here and there about traces of cageism.
Yep.
Yeah, my positives now extend only on the better concealed barcode on Agent 47's back end, and how he carried his execution in the prologue. The end.
That's it. Wow.
Honestly, I don't really, like I said, I don't even like the score. I think Marco is trying way too hard.
You see what I mean with how this movie managing to be even worse than the first one? Like, at least the first one, you could say the action scenes at least were decent. Here, though, you can't even say that. And now we've got a plot that will completely drive you bonkers.
Again, the action's done by people who should know better.
And oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. The plot of the first Hitman movie was easier to follow than this. In fact,
we're barely halfway through this.
And we're already to this point where,
Untie yourself, you cow.
That's what he said.
Machine!
Wait, is he doing again the Saul game where she needs to untie herself before she dies?
I guess it's to train her.
No, that was towards some bloke in the other movie. So yeah, she has to untie herself before she gets sucked into a jet engine.
She's given the suck. Well, no,
maybe
please.
she can use her psychic power. No.
What
the
fuck?
Now it's like that scene from the second episode of Eccleston's run on Doctor Who, where he closes his eyes and time just suddenly slows down. Except it makes more sense there because he's a Time Lord.
That
sure.
looks so
Why not?
silly. Yeah, like I'm to believe you wouldn't get rope burn from that.
My god, the CGI integration in this movie is terrible.
No, movie, don't do that. Like, you do not get to do the everything's a test bit.
I don't know, a character, maybe?
What? You're the same as me, only better?
Bullshit. Agent 47 would never say something like that.
I love how even she said BS.
Not just that, it's this premise for this reboot.
Get this,
where
guys.
The mighty
She's not actually named Katya.
Agent 90. Huh. Yeah, again, the mighty Agent 47 now is being replaced by a better female version of the agency given to him. It's like self-insertion.
You know, guys.
This is a Hitman fanfiction.
There's a time and place to do this, but maybe not on the first movie of your chronology where we barely even know who the original 47 is.
Like, if this was a sequel to the 2007 movie, it would make a bit more sense, I guess. I will still don't like this kind of plot, but I will see a bit more where it was going. But this is a reboot, a fresh start, and you're telling me that the main character is not what we should be focusing on. Instead, look at this girl.
And believe it or not, the movie has still gonna get way worse.
Have you seen this before?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen this like 3 times before.
Why?
Wait, you've seen it
Once in the cinema, once with you guys, and once to try and figure out this plot with a friend of mine who I saw it in the cinema with the first time.
Fair enough. So what's your progress on figuring out the plot of this movie, Dweebs?
Okay, based on my now 4th time watching this film, I believe I figured the following out.
Yeah.
Katya is on a mission to find her father, who turns out is the brains behind the Hitman project. And it's Hitman's job to find.
Scream.
It's Hitman's job to find the guy as well, and to protect him from a threat from the group that Zachary Quinto works for,
aka the Syndicate International.
Because Thomas Kreitzman is his boss, and that.
Oh, goody! He's 47 doing the creative phase.
The only problem though is that the way it's delivered is extremely convoluted.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's the only problem, but convoluted it definitely is.
Ooh.
Okay, now this scene kind of does work a bit better. Well, I say kind of because it still has some clunkiness here and there.
Yeah, Rupert Fenn probably just did this like when he was on holiday from Homeland.
How do you know they're not going to shoot her? It looks like they've been after her
because
too.
They need her to find her.
Because they've had the
Remember, she's more valuable as alive than dead.
Okay, granted. He knows that, but how does she know that she can trust him on this? She's barely gotten to know this guy. And mind you, that was after he only fed her to a fan.
What the fuck? Oh, hello.
I'm alive.
He's still alive.
Wow, he didn't even bother trying to fool her. It's just, hi, I'm alive. Bam! Oh. Say it ain't so, Spock. You were supposed to be one of the good ones.
Sure. This feels actually that it should be like the climax, even though we're like halfway through the movie.
Oh yeah, have I mentioned this movie has a pacing problem?
I guess fake blood and bulletproof vest.
Why ain't he
Hang
just...
on, I'm going to try and explain it now.
Alright.
Apparently, Zachary Quinto may be considered an inferior model.
I think they try to explain it.
Let me guess. He's secretly an agent too. He just grew his hair to hide his barcode.
I don't know.
What
it broke off in his body. What a twist! That I don't know what the twist truly is.
So basically, you transformed the Hitman franchise from assassination to superhero.
I guess.
Well, do any of us know anything major about Hitman?
What I know is that there are no superpowers. I can tell you that.
Or not even suspension of disbelief?
Not to this
okay.
point.
Let me put it
like
this
I
way.
said,
The kind of suspension of disbelief you get with Hitman is slight eugenics, and by slight I mean, okay, genetically engineered human embryos or whatnot. Not like superpowers that can, like, revive you from being dead.
Oh.
Wow.
My god, the CGI is so terrible in this movie.
I know it only cost
Is he dead yet?
$35 million, but still.
Like a daily reminder for the audience, I'm the one in the group who's more tolerant towards CGI movies, but this one doesn't work even for me.
It feels like there's... wow! Okay, so we immediately go from being blown up to just... walking.
Oh, okay, what were we explaining?
That...
What?
Subdermal titanium
Injected
body
into the skin.
in
Nano
liquid
machines, son. I'm not even. It's literally the nano machines of Senator
Wow.
Armstrong. You
They
cannot
really-
kill me, Jack.
Maybe this really is a Metal Gear Solid plot.
They just made
This
it.
thing would- I mean, this movie would break Pedro.
It did the
it
first
did-
time
it
we
did the
watched.
first time.
Again, Dej, like I said, the few things I know about the Hitman franchise, I know that the super serum modifications maybe to Agent 47 and the agents in general allow me to just be a bit more strong, resistant, and faster than the average people, but not to the point of blatant superpowers. They're turning this into basically a Marvel movie.
Guys, Hannah Ware just said, if you lie to me, I'll kill you. I'm sorry, the movie actually expects us to take that seriously. Like, she'll manage to kill Agent 47. Even he says...
She only has
from an actress like her.
She only has premonition power. What the fuck? Wait.
Rubber ducky. Wait. What?
Is this from the previous movie? The guy who was tied up in the bathtub?
Is this supposed to be a sequel or a reboot? It's been 8 years. Make up your mind. Oh, Agent
48.
Soft reboot?
It's
Again,
really
Hall 2008. It's identical to that.
So I guess
Like, it's a...
Oh my god, I just realized something. This is Terminator 2. Guy we believe to be the bad guy turns out to be the good guy, and the guy who at first seemed like the good guy turns out to be the psychotic killer after her.
But then that became the plot of almost every Terminator movie after that, aside from Salvation.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the new one?
Dark Fate?
I saw the trailer. It looks, from the moment for now, it looks okay. Better than the previous Terminator sequels, but probably not as big as Terminator 2.
Look, at this point, I think Terminator pretty much should have ended with 2.
I agree.
That's what a lot of people think.
Funny thing is, Deji, round here, that the new Terminator is being distributed by Disney.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be Fox, but, well...
Yeah.
So wait, does Disney technically own the Terminator franchise now?
Oh no, it's just minor distribution. It's still Paramount right now.
Okay. But Disney owns Avatar.
Yeah.
Yep.
And X-Men.
And
Alien.
Fantastic Four, which
So
means now we can fund...
Disney has the best grossing movie in the world.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
She looks completely different.
because she did her hair...
Because she's in disguise.
Oh.
I mean, I guess that's the point of a disguise.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, another thing, the editing is so obnoxious. So let me check who was the editor.
I think it was the edit Nicholas Ditoff, aka the guy who did the reshoots for the previous movie.
More like Nicholas the Thought. Kill me.
In fact, did he do the editing for the previous movie?
Let me check his IMDb page if he has one.
What?
What?
What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? I guess the camera filming needed to focus on that.
Again,
No,
that Marco Beltrami is now doing the generic, fast-paced, low tune music that movies like
he always
World War
does
Z
this.
have.
Okay. Logan aside, he always does this for action films.
Anyway, Nicolas de Toth is edited for X Origins Wolverine, Terminator 3. That's Underworld Evolution. Oh man, Live Free or Die Hard. This guy's career, this guy's career is garbage. Sorry.
Oh, look at that! She's walking backwards on an escalator. That's quirky, I guess.
T.O. Die Hard 4 wasn't that bad.
True. I actually do like Die Hard 4. At least it wasn't Die Hard 5. Also written by Skip Woods. Was that entire... I have a question. Was that entire scene of me walking through the airport really necessary?
No. I can see the padding hasn't stopped.
It was just the developer skills.
Holy cow, like, again, you thought the padding in the first Hitman movie was bad, this one ramps it up to 11. Again, Hitman Agent 47. How much people has... Okay, I guess to be fair, he has killed quite a few people, but how many actual jobs have we seen Hitman perform in this movie?
One in the beginning, and then the prologue, and that's pretty much it.
Again, yes, Hitman kills people, but unlike Assassin's Creed, Hitman's more so about... Okay, see, here's the thing. Whereas Assassin's Creed is more so about the adventure, Hitman is mainly about the mission. Sure, you may get an arc here and there, but...
Yes, it was
Is your country famous for its suit making?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Clothing, when it comes to clothing, Italian cotton, wool, and silk are very requested.
Tell me about it. Hitman Agent 47, chopping up vegetables or whatnot.
Well, again, his barcode's less noticeable. Even
like you said.
Even with the giant black bold letters.
Credit where it needs to be done, so...
Interesting. Well, at least they explain more about... Well, you know...
I'm not an expert, but is this how you sharpen a knife? Just by gently stroking on top of the place there?
I wouldn't
Not
know.
in my experience.
I'll probably need to try. Slash K probably knows about it.
Awkward pause.
Line.
Oh, the father is dying.
Of lung cancer. Oh.
Aww.
How sad. This character that I barely know about.
But she's been looking for him for all this time, so...
Pookie, tell me about how life isn't fair and all. I've never heard that before.
Also, she was literally obsessed in finding. Really, she just asked if he's human.
I heard it before. Just why don't you recite Terminator while you're at it?
Yeah, really? We're doing this again. We're doing the Agent 47 is sexually awkward thing.
He should have just replied with, "Baby, don't hurt me."
Don't hurt me. No more.
That would have been funny. It's like, wait, did you just crack a joke?
Honestly, yeah. That
is this what we're going to focus this keep? Really?
Ooh, burn! I think.
Yes, keep me or yourself.
Yeah, again, she needs to understand.
You can't fight who you are, and then you lost me. Look, you know what? At least in the first Hitman movie, Hitman could be a good smart aleck when the time came, so he could at least...
Also, he also had his own sense of humor, you know?
Yeah,
meaning that the whole suppression of fear and love...
Alright, basically, filming for this movie took place from March 2014 in locations such as Berlin and Singapore.
Oh, so
Well,
on
makes
location.
sense.
Well, yeah, with a film like this, you kind of have to do some location stuff.
It's like this movie can't seem to decide: do we want to make this Hitman more human, or do we want to make him more cold and
I
stuff?
was just about to compliment the lack, the lack of a shower scene, but I'm seeing that she's almost skinny dipping in the pool. So
The
okay,
scene is completely necessary because
Fan service.
she's under. No. Okay,
it looks like
the
she's
thing.
shooting for a commercial.
That's the thing that Jandrova. If she was just in a bikini, or a simple swimsuit, that's simple. She's taking a dive in the swim. But she was deliberately topless, even if they didn't show anything. It was clear that she was topless.
Alright, in terms of
Aw, isn't that cute? He looks so cute when he's sleeping with his guns beside him.
Alright, when it comes to the filmography of Michael Finch, the co-writer of this film, script, he wrote Predators with an S.
Wow, really?
The November Man, this film, Countdown, Interrogation, American Assassin, Blood Brother, Theorem, and apparently Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters 2.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah,
They made a sequel to Witch Hunters?
No, it's announced.
Oh.
Really?
They're making a sequel to Witch Hunters?
Apparently.
Ooh.
That's quite something.
Let me guess, you could have warned me.
It's not really the time to talk about this woman. I love how even he's looking at her like
your character quick is that she has ADHD.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't ever do that again.
Seriously, woman, we could have died.
Now you must put the gun back together. Oh no, they're not. They're not a syndicate. They're not. They're not agency. They're a syndicate. They're freelance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Open contracts. Wow, this really is John Wick.
Wait, try not to pull this one apart. Okay, so are you trying to give Hitman Agent 47 a sense of humor after all?
You're asking this in a crowded elevator. What the fuck are you doing? Also, this is not a game. I hate when video game-based products do that.
Okay, it worked in Crash to Insanity, but that's because of how
that's what a video game. What I mean, Trevor, is that products that are not games but are based on games.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are you fucking Jesus Christ?
Do we really need to focus on the characters in the background here?
Okay, as a person who has asthma and needs to have the inhaler, this is no. Just no. Yeah, thank you, Agent 47. Fucking kids.
Okay, that was...
Is he gonna kill his parents?
Okay, I don't know.
That was a little funny.
Yeah, I'll admit that.
Again, Agent 47 is his own sense of humor. But actually, that makes me think of something else, actually. Now, when we think about it, when we think about it, the guy that was in the bathtub with the rubber ducky, we actually don't know what happened to him.
We really don't, do we?
We cut away before he was electrocuted. Yeah, my guess he would have been electrocuted anyway.
It's probably just some. It's probably just some guy that particular agent had already killed.
No, I don't mean this one. I mean the one of the previous movie lives.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was right.
Just
we
had
never
an
did
epiphany.
figure out what happened to him.
We cut away when he said, "Oh, just change target," and then we cut away before we see him electrocuted or anything. We don't know actually what happened to him.
How much you want to bet that this was originally a scene of him, but they just left it in and said, "Let's reboot
Possible, I guess.
Again,
check
I
what
think
TV
the
Tropes
baffling
has to say on the matter.
The baffling thing is that, again, this was 8 years in the making, technically, so if that really is the case, then I really have to scratch my head at how dumb the filmmakers were.
Wait, so who was the guy in the suit in the bathroom?
Which one?
The another agent.
Agent 48.
48. When's he coming in?
I don't know. I'm guessing the twist is that...
Deji, I know. At the very tail end of the movie.
Of course.
Kieran Hines. And yet I still think this is a better role for him than in Justice League.
There we go, exactly as I thought. TV Trolls face for the first movie states in What Happened to the Mouse section. It's not clear if Yuri Markov survived 47's elaborate execution trap, because since the clock hits 0 despite him doing it as asked, followed by a cut. Jesus Christ.
Sloppy.
But yeah, Kieran Hines, like I just said, again, I think it's a role that's slightly more dignified than the one he was in Justice League, but that's not saying a whole lot.
And I will take Justice League 10 times over this movie.
Wait, which Justice League are we talking about?
The
live-action movie.
You see, Justice League was perfectly fine, though.
Nah,
it was okay.
Yeah, I agree. It was an okay movie. I think the only issue is that for the big Avengers equivalent, it should have been more than okay. But I will not deny it was okay. It wasn't terrible, though we just wish it could have been more than okay.
It needed to be more than okay by the time, yeah.
So, we finally have found her father. Why does it feel like we've accomplished little to nothing still?
So how long was it until he dies? Like, what, 5 minutes?
Well,
yeah, I'm giving you 5-10 minute stops.
We have about 32 minutes of movie left, so something's going to happen.
My god, this movie tells so much and yet so little at the same time.
Hey guys, the iTunes copy that I've got contains special features.
No one cares.
And
yeah, nobody
what about
cares.
the special features?
Nothing, I just felt like mentioning because this one was really giving me a whole lot else to work with.
Oh, how beautiful! My heart stomps on this movie for how much of a blatant ripoff it is. Also, look upon your creation and gaze in despair! God forbid a hitman actually kills someone in this movie.
Let me check what this actor did as Kieran Hines. Oh, wait. It was in Excalibur?
Okay, so, right at the last minute, guess what, guys? We're doing this.
What happened to you?
Yeah. Here we go. We're doing this whole arc about how Hitman is only programmed to kill, and that's all he was ever born to do.
Also, he was in Frozen, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. My god, this guy has actually a rather famous career.
Mm-hmm.
Who did he play in Justice League?
Steppenwolf.
Who?
Steppenwolf.
The villain.
Again, who?
The guy who gets teleported at the end.
Again, no.
The guy who looks like from a PS3 game.
The guy, oh, you mean the one that's part of Thanos' children?
That's the Black Order for you, mister. Really?
What?
Yep, everyone was a spy.
That's stupid.
Hey, you look over there, that baby is a spy. You look over there, that dog is a spy. You look over there, that nun is a spy.
I've seen also morality. I've seen better spy stories in Secret Squirrel.
I know, right?
And I mean the original, not the more recent one.
Yeah, sorry guys, your only product placement can't carry you so far this time.
We are here again.
Let's go in reverse then.
Okay, what are you gonna do, 47?
Maybe he'll baby driver his way out of this.
Yeah, I was about to think the same thing.
He's gonna go another way?
Why do you think, lady? He's only like one of the most skilled agents in the world at killing people.
Despite what this film showed us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actor's better, it's just, well...
The actor's better, it's just the writing...
This really feels like an Audi commercial now.
So, okay.
Commercials will allow their cars to have bullet holes in them.
600... I could.
Go ahead, let's say that at the end, go on.
680 brake horsepower. 5-door saloon. Top speed of 210 miles per hour. The new Audi A6. Just make sure you don't get any bullet holes in this one.
It really does sound like a commercial when you say it along with the seed.
Again, to be fair, at least it's comprehensible, because if there's one thing in the world of commercials that is desecrating to do, is those fucking car commercials that has no meaning or structure whatsoever.
So that explains the editing of that opening car chasing Quantum of Solace.
They show you, for example, like a landscape or something, and they're like, boom, here's your car.
Again, Quantum of Solace.
Whoa. Oh, her premonition powers.
Power of Prigma. I'm sorry, I still can't get over those.
Those are so broken.
Stupid.
Again, can you imagine?
It reminds me a bit of Lucy from that movie, Lucy.
Let me put it like this. Imagine a game of Hitman Agent 47, and you literally had all your kills planned out for you, thanks to the powers of precognition. Because that would be so much fun if the game literally gave you the answer. Oh wait, no it wouldn't. Yep.
Yeah, it did.
Whoa, hold on there, Zachary Quinto. You're supposed to be more sophisticated than that.
I mean, it's more competent when it comes to that team than Charlton Cole. Ooh, pulley.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
I can think of what the hair starts. Listen, guys. All I can think of what the hair is kill the fucking prawns.
Again, like in the old boy Spike Lee movie, like,
Zachary Quinto survives. Well, what the other guy?
I don't know, but he's Zachary Quinto, so he's contractually obligated to survive.
Okay, no movie. This is not how asthma works.
That's right. They got him.
Is this an asthma triggered by stress?
It may be, but not in this kind of way where you need to use the inhaler every 2 seconds.
Guess somebody needs to just read a book on this stuff. But what about you, Agent 47? Maybe you may be the destined one. But maybe you could be the one to succeed. Oh snap!
What the fuck is that?
They harpooned us.
You spin me
right round, baby, right round like a record.
I forgot, what city are we in again? Singapore still?
Yeah, Singapore. How has none of those harpoons stabbed into them?
Yeah, I gotta say though, could you imagine if while they were filming this, how many people in Singapore just looked at a car hanging from buildings and were like, eh?
Yes, drive away. I'm sure that'll do something. It's not like you could just get out of the car. Granted, I guess there are snipers waiting for them, but don't they want to take you alive?
Well, you can't just answer your own question, Joe.
There we go.
It's raining, Ben, hallelujah. Literally.
Wow, I love how those people weren't running away until now. Like, seeing a guy getting harpooned his car several times. No, I want to stay and watch this.
Oh my god, this shaky camera and fast editing.
Ugh. That was a bit implausible. What?
Well, it is based off a video game.
Did he just cut that with his gun?
Here's the thing: they're also trying to use real-world logic as well.
Not to mention, like I said, a bit more agile than the average human being. Hitman is not this acrobatic. In the games, when he has to resort to CQC, he's more traditional than just super fast.
Yeah, it's not like he's not like a street fighter who can do all those impromptu moves and everything.
He's not like Dante. That's
yeah.
Wait, what did he put in his pocket?
The inhaler for some reason.
Oh no, we have to leave him behind. I could care less because we barely got to know him, but apparently
fucking trouble. Jesus Christ, this movie feels so pointless. Oh, let me guess. If they did the whole trading, they give him a weapon or something.
Let's see.
I mean, they wouldn't have showed that before, if they didn't want to reincorporate that.
Spock, why? The
needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many.
Or
That's highly logical.
Oh, he was all you had. Yes. I care so much. Really, you should kill him, even though he has been saving your butt for a good portion of this movie.
Yeah.
And now her bad acting really starts to come to a surface.
Wait, you managed to knock her out with acupuncture?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe there's something in it.
I guess, maybe small poison or something. Wait, is that a pizza cutter? I'm gonna call it a pizza cutter. I guess he's strapped onto a operating table. Close enough. I told you, doctor, you needed to go to the dentist appointment.
But you didn't listen to me. Now I have to do it myself.
You know, honestly, if this were just a movie about Spock going insane, that would make this movie 10 times better.
Is this what dentistry is going to look like in the future?
So wait, no wait. If it was about Spock going insane, do you think Ryan Johnson would have directed it?
Yeah.
Not really, because at the end it will be a subversion telling you what thing all along. Sorry, Dej, elaborate a bit better next time.
No. That's the thing. The plot twist was that he is going insane. Like, it's just a movie about Spock, and it's like, wait, why is he acting so different? Oh my god.
No, Deji, that would be the obvious out. Ryan Johnson don't do that. You probably have it so that Spock never existed or something.
Or it was all a dream. It's fiction. We made it up. What?
Cook him. Well, are you gonna?
So, lethal injection, I guess.
Are you gonna inject him with something that heats up the body to such a degree that it freaking hurts?
What the? Oh, it really is like heat. Spontaneous combustion, maybe?
Now what are you doing?
You will have your teeth checked.
Come on, I got my next hand
both,
against Hitler soon.
Both hands on the table, Figureline. Don't put the one near your crotch where it can be ambiguous what you're doing.
Shouldn't you be planning another antic against Hitler?
Yeah, not just that. What's even the point of Figureline in this movie? He's done barely anything. He gave us some instructions here and there, but his contribution has been very limited. Oh, do it.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
You know, if I was a doctor working for this particular center, I wouldn't, be a conscience objector on this kind of thing.
Isn't this against the doctor's code of ethics or something?
Depends. Yes, the Hippocrates swears
Hippocratic oath.
Yeah. But considering this company is shady to begin with, if I was a doctor working for it, I would have forgo that the moment I enter it.
But guys, look at that. The crime syndicate leader stopped Spock from injecting him. You can totally trust him. Deal? Look, I know how you feel. We all feel like we need to fire our agents after this movie. But if we work together, we can truly make together a better cinematic world. And I'm not actually kidding here, guys. Believe it or not, they were actually planning a cinematic universe with this movie.
Oh, God.
I'm guessing comprehending, uniting the basic IDOS IPs, so Deus Ex and Tomb Raider. with this. Maybe
Basically, in
Just Cause.
2015,
That's
Adrian
FIFA now.
Ascari had told IGN that he may oversee a film universe with Just Cause, Hitman, Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, and Thief. Just weird.
Oh, we are
Thief-
getting a Just Cause movie.
The problem is that some of these universes are incompatible with each other because Deus Ex is in the far future
now
and
if
Thief
you-
in the far past.
I
mean,
know,
now,
right?
you're
Unless
gonna-
they try and pull a Captain America with Thief.
I mean, now if you're gonna do that, why not go all out and have a film with Championship Manager?
Or how about Gex? Can you imagine fitting on these people?
You know what? Would you rather see a cinematic universe of this or the Dark Universe?
So essentially, the plan
I
was
honestly thought a genuine answer, Deji. I think the Dark, compared to this, the Dark Universe had a better idea in mind, and considering how the Mummy turned out to 2017 turned out to be, yeah.
That's funny. that account has only posted 2 tweets.
Wow, you know that's funny. That's really funny. This movie has the goal to call one of its characters a derivative thinker, when this movie itself rips off from so much.
Personal space, dude.
Oh, for God's sakes! The key to everything, of course. We're doing this again.
Yeah, it's called a bookend.
Does it mean a script end?
So essentially, he wants to learn
Wait,
how.
the Syndicate doesn't know how agents are built?
Yep. Even though they know how.
Let me guess. Instead of going after the agency, they go only after the creator of it.
Yep.
I'm sorry. It's like if you wanted to know the recipe of Coca-Cola, you wanted to kidnap the inventor of it instead of storming the actual HQ.
Not only that, but, you've noticed they've somewhat been trying to kill Agent 47 as opposed to capture him. Why not just capture Agent 47? Like, dude, he's an agent.
And what happened to Agent 48?
He's still not shown up yet.
Oh.
But there you go, guys. The big master plan was they want to learn how to make agents. That is one of the most anticlimactic plot revelations.
Also boring. Thing is like, I just want to create a super soldier army because fuck you.
Well, again, let's do a recap. This company can make a special titanium body armor.
This is kind of like the plot of Iron Man 3, the real one. I mean.
Okay, let's just recap. This company can make titanium body armor that they can inject into the nerve cells to make a human practically invincible. Yet they want to make an agent because he's smarter, I guess?
I want my own agent.
What? What?
Shall we play a game? What?
How? Wait. Why? That's right.
Oh, she's tied to the control of the helicopter.
What?
Remote pilot.
Locked inside of her DNA, you say?
Arguable. This movie has proven you wrong.
Actually, yeah, what exactly is his contract in this movie?
No, I know why he did it. It's because they established that she can escape situations like from this.
Oh, again with the inhaler. How is that important?
I don't know.
I love how they allowed him to get it.
Does Kieran Hines suffer from asthma in real life or something?
I don't know. Ramming. This is so stupid.
Yep, I bet.
So the International Criminal Syndicate fell for that.
Did you think they'd have, like, very, very strong windows?
Or you'd also think that maybe they'd have, I don't know, seen that coming from a while away unless they literally made their windows too thick to see through properly.
John,
she
I want to
survived
play
that.
a game with you.
And now all of a sudden she's...
And now she's the perfect agent. Fuck off, movie.
What is this movie even doing? Hey, guys, here's an idea. Why not hold her father hostage to get her to stand down?
Okay.
You know, you're pretty much broken with that. Just gonna say, you pretty much are making a... You pretty much are broken with that ability in a Hitman build of property.
It's like that movie Lucy, where she ingests some special cocaine powder, blue collar powder,
to unlock the 90% of her brain.
And then basically halfway through the movie she becomes OP and unstoppable.
Hey, you know what else suggested that if we used all of our brain, even though we actually really do already use all of our brain? Marvel! And Marvel sucked.
Really? Okay, so I guess we're having our showdown between these two.
So how do you beat a guy who is essentially invincible? Seriously, he even shot him in the crotch and that did nothing.
I guess you suffocate him or something?
Or just keep shooting him even though we've established that he's gonna get back up after that.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it's like, you guys see My Hero Academia?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
It's not shock it's shock absorption, but not nullification.
Oh, I love that
guess,
scene. But yeah, only... I wish that's what they were
Or
gonna
he'll
do.
just throw out the window.
Boop.
Wait, what did he activate?
I don't know, the map?
Computing side. But anyway, according to TV tropes, apparently this guy is actually loosely based on one villain from the games, apparently. So there's that, I guess.
Okay then, in execution.
Why not?
I think.
Tried everything else.
Ha! I want you to think about what you've done, Spock. Aw, he's got an ego.
Yeah, there you go. Suffocation. I think that's...
Oh,
Oh!
yeah.
Electrocute him.
Electrically suffocate him.
Really? Really, guys?
Off the whole... Oh, but the power's back on now, guys. Don't...
Also, that will still be anticlimactic for his death.
You know, the scene's been building up to this final fight, and yet it feels so subdued.
Not to mention, he's not even the final boss. Remember, there's still Fagerline to deal with.
And now James Bond music. What? Also,
Fucking
girly,
hell.
quit with that whole "when this is done, I'm gonna kill you." We get it.
What is this movie?
We get it. You're pissed at him, but could you maybe
This is the portion of the movie where Skibbles is trying to be Tarantino. I get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a Quentin Tarantino movie. I was gonna say Kill Bill.
And here Oh, well, look at that. She has time to straighten her hair because
Again, that you should watch if you have. Well, no, I don't say you should watch it, but basically, the first movie that Skibbles wrote for and made his own piece called First Date is basically bootleg Tarantino through and through. Oh, how cute!
Is this supposed to be funny? Kind of a bad time, bad place. Da 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 da.
Oh Jesus, this camera angle and the CGI.
I can see why this movie must have cost more because somebody really had a hard on for CGI in this movie.
Too bad it's not good.
I wonder if the CGI was provided by Square Enix itself.
That would explain quite a lot.
But that the CGI would be good.
Debatable. They've actually turned in bad CGI before.
Kane and Lynch match, and those were still made by IO Entertainment.
So I guess that was a boot then.
And also, let's not forget, for as good as CGI may look, when you put it next to actual live action, it can look uncanny still.
Come to think of it, this kind of plot reminds me a bit more of Kane and Lynch than Hitman. You have a person with psychosis.
It's not like Square are going to touch that theory.
No, well, remember, Kane and Lynch 2 sucked.
Ooh, yes, it did.
Well, plus, I think IO didn't even want to make Cage anyway.
No.
They would rather have made Hitman.
Oh no!
Are you kidding me?
Nah, surprise.
So where's Vegaline?
I guess he's on the helicopter.
Vegaline. No, that's Kieran Hines in the helicopter.
Let me guess. He has a grenade or something that is what for the inhaler.
That's why you'll have to die. Or...
Don't tell me it's sequel baiting. What? Click.
The inhaler was a bomb! Somehow!
Really?
I don't know how or when they set that up, but yeah, it was a bomb.
And that's it.
Yep.
It's literally a fart. A flaming fart.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kieran
no.
Hines. Wait, isn't that going to be raining down now on the the civilians?
Shh, don't think about that.
Yeah. We did it. We saved the world, but the city's destroyed.
What did we learn today, guys?
Oh my god! Guys, he finally got his target. His target was Leclerc Antoine. And the other target? Oh, it turns out she actually was his target all along. Why he didn't kill her? I don't know. Maybe he had feelings
is he
for her.
defecting then? What?
So, I guess he was lying about her being the chosen one?
It was necessary.
You know, Agent 47,
Wait, he's gonna stop the agent program?
Oh god. Are we really doing this again where the agency is secretly well, yeah, you know what's sad to you is that this might actually explain why the agency was after him in the first movie, seeing as how he disobeyed
and where the hell is still Agent 48?
At the end.
So is he like the Rhino in Amazing Spider-Man 2?
I'd argue possibly even worse.
No, because the Rhino actually did a big fight scene at the beginning.
Let me guess, Agent 47 just stands up or something.
Not a fight scene per se, but yeah, he was wrecking New York City's cars.
Why even having that scene before where they foreshadowed him?
Oh, don't you get it, guys? Now Hitman has decided who he really is, so he's only taking out targets that are truly bad. So he forsaked his entire life just for that girl. Well, his entire life operation. Dun 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 dun.
And he danced like this.
But, yeah,
oh my god, but Agent 48 is actually completely bald.
And a clone.
And that's so right when the movie actually gets someone who looks exactly like Agent 47.
The same. Do you ever believe it or not? That's the same actor who plays 7.
Makes sense.
Wait. So why is he completely bald there, but is, you know, pre-shaven in his 48 guys? Oh, what's this? A post-credit scene?
I am actually off the video already.
Oh,
sorry.
No, don't tell me. Yep. Look at that, Zachary Quinto, with his hair all white and everything.
That's supposed to get a reference to the games.
And his eyes open up.
Yeah, now I'm getting off the video.
Well, that was an absolute crap movie.
Thank you for letting me join this comedy act.
Yes.
Deji, you asked.
Honestly, you know what? Honestly, that is what this is.
This is a comedy.
No, it's not funny.
I'm laughing.
I guess the only thing to do is to laugh rather than to cry, so yeah, let's laugh.
Okay, final thoughts, I'm gonna go first. This is awful, pure and simple. I prefer much more the previous movie, but this one is just garbage. Aside from the prologue, nothing is good about it. Maybe, like I said, Agent 47's barcode more hidden, but that's it.
And hey, that opening scene where he's competent.
Like I said, the prologue, like I mentioned, everything else is just awful. And I already mentioned the other problem is for this movie, I don't want to see this again ever. So next.
Okay.
I'll go next.
Go on.
Yeah, this is just another addition to that long list of crap video game movies. The list is so long now. You could actually physically legitimately do them running gags in cartoons where the list goes right out someone's front door and into the city and into the next town or whatever. Basically, the main problem with this movie is that the plot is extremely convoluted. It's okay. The premise of it is simple, but the way it's told, it's just extremely messed up, and it's really hard to follow and really hard to care about anybody, especially with our main heroine whose acting is so bad. I'm also convinced. I was half convinced the plot was just going to be like some sort of botched cyborg who has no emotions or keeps getting the emotions mixed up.
That would have explained so much.
The guy Rupert Friend playing Agent 47 is he's better than Timothy Oliphant. And yeah, Zachary Quinto is the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
But the rest of it's just bad. I mean, even the CGI sucks. I mean, even the action scenes, again, from the fucking guys who directed John Wick, those scenes sucked too. They're ruined by either just generic choreography or shitty camera work.
Mm-hmm.
And editing too. And editing too. Again, hey, they got Skip Woods back. They might as well got the guy who reshot the last movie's few scenes. But anyway, that's me done. This sucks, and if Fox or Disney or whoever is going to try this again, just don't hire Skip Woods.
Please.
Really? I mean, did you really think
Don't
that was
worry,
a good idea?
I'm sure he'll skip this one out.
It's funny you mention that.
Did you even think that was a good idea in the first place, hiring him back again? Because he worked so fucking well the first time.
I guess they thought he wasn't the problem of the first movie, even though they should have known better.
Yeah, I mean, he wrote like at least 4 films for these. Each of them sucked. So
I know, right?
You know, Hitman, X-Men Origins, The A-Team, Die Hard, 5, yeah. So, Sabotage don't count that one, Fox, but yeah. Yeah, this movie sucks the end.
Dej.
Well, I know nothing about the Hitman series, but I'm sure, but everyone has told me that the games are good. Yes. Assuming this was my, assuming that I've never heard of how the games works, and I just saw this movie, I probably would want to avoid this.
Oh god!
Which I know that sounds unfair considering how many video game adaptations.
That's something that a nostalgia critic would say.
Oh, good. So you got my reference. You saw behind my BS.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, it's another video game adaptation made by Hollywood. We all knew we didn't have much expectations for this to begin with. So I just decided to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride for how ridiculous it is. It's still a bad movie. Like, really stupid. And it's probably one of the worst movies I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've seen a lot of bad movies, trust me. But, wow, that's,
9% on Rotten Tomatoes. It earned it.
I'm just going to say this. I'm really glad Detective Pikachu came out and finally made a good video game movie.
Amen to that.
We should probably talk about that instead.
Another day.
We'll have to wait a bit.
Sorry, Jova, go on.
Folks, I can mention one good thing about this movie. This is the movie that finally put an end to Skip Wood's career from what we've seen. Like, I'll remind you, all those other movies, apparently people are like, no, keep giving this man work. But this is the movie that put his career in the ground. And for good reason. It is lame. The pacing is terrible. The acting, well, even when people act good, they're hindered by a terrible script. Spock here clearly needs to fire his agent. The leader of the syndicate here clearly needs to fire his agent. Heck, the only one I'd say doesn't need to fire her agent is Hannah Wares because she was just a bad actress in this movie. Again, it continues the Hitman trend of having the female protagonist of the movie be an unlikable twat. Ugh.
I don't think 47 was likable either.
Yeah, that's the thing with Agent 47 in this movie. Like, holy cow, they make him feel like he is... Oh, I get it. He's supposed to be cold and stoic, but that doesn't mean he's supposed to have less of a character than he did in even the first movie. It's like they try to do the whole fake out, oh, he may be the bad guy, but then it takes him long enough to get that BS out of the way. So then we're down to Zachary Quinto being the bad guy. And again, he's practically invulnerable because of a special injection here. The problem with this movie is that it goes beyond the limits of the suspension of disbelief for the Hitman universe. That's been established in both the games and in the movie itself. It's just so dumb and stupid, and yet it takes itself so seriously. It's a movie that is to be laughed at, mocked. Nothing else. I feel sorry for the people who legit enjoyed this movie and wanted a sequel, but that sequel does not look like it's going to come.
Unless Disney are insane.
What about that cinematic universe?
Oh god, can you believe that this was supposed to kick off yet another cinematic universe? It's like, it feels like anyone who's not Marvel...
Stop trying to make cinematic universes, please.
Yeah.
At least, if you're going to do it, at least understand why Marvel worked.
I know, right?
I am so
Well,
sick and tired.
okay, aside from those couple of movies where they try and shove the Avengers down your throat, whatever.
But I think
yes, the Hulk and Thor sucked, but whatever.
I'll talk about Iron Man 2.
Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah.
Anyway, I digress, though. It's like, well, again, this is definitely one of the really bad stinkers, even by video game movie standards, because this one sucks out the joy. Like, the joy you can even get from mocking it. That's how bad this movie is. Like, at least most bad video game movies can at least have some relative bouts of joy here. Like, I can still get joy out of the Mario Brothers movie when the Mario Bros actually get into costume, because from there, it actually feels like something definitely more resembling Mario. I can even get more joy out of the Assassin's Creed movie because when it actually does get to the historical settings, that does feel like Assassin's Creed, even though they got rid of the eagle landing. Screw that. This, though, even when they're trying to have Hitman Agent 47 be Hitman Agent 47, they welch on that by making Hitman Agent 47 kind of a whelp by Agent 47 standards. Yeah. It's like...
Jesus.
And you know, it really hurts especially because they show him being super competent during the start of the film, and then it just goes out the window.
Dust in the wind.
As this movie is now. Holy cow. Well, that was Agent 47, everyone. So, Tio, can you see now how things could get worse after the first Hitman movie?
I suppose.
They did it. They somehow found a way.
Of course. So, see you for the actual games, I guess.
Yeah.
And maybe that Just Cause movie, if they're really still going through with that.
Well, yeah. They got the director of John Wick to work on it.
Well, okay. Maybe
yeah,
that could
we got news for yesterday.
Okay, then. That does give me some faith. Director of John Wick.
And David Leitch, the other director, has done stuff like Deadpool 2 recently.
Good.
Yeah,
okay,
the creator of John's script is writing the movie, so we'll see what happens.
Finally, a light of hope after the shadow of despair.
Alright, we'll see you for this.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.